Okay, it's Kathy, and I'm going to talk you through how to make your photographer's portfolio for your culminating assignment. So we're going to start looking at the components of a pre-made sample that I've made you. So your name is at the top. The banner at the top should be one of your photos. It can be one that's repeated below, but if you have a different one, that would be nice. The photo on the left-hand side, beside the artist statement, is optional, but if you want to have a self-portrait, I do have camera equipment in the classroom today and some lighting, so you can take a self-portrait or have someone take your portrait if you wish. And this is an example of the artist statement. You can see this, there's a link to it in the classroom. You're required to have 3 photographs that were created for the course. They should be your 3 best, and they should be displayed prominently in the layout. And then there should be a paragraph describing, supporting, and analyzing the photograph at the bottom. And so you'll notice I have 3 photographs and 3 descriptions. And that's it, pretty simple. So we're going to go over into Google Drive, start off with New, click the More button, and go down to Google Sites. Just wait a few seconds for it to come up. So it's pretty well a drag and drop environment, and it doesn't require any coding. So the first thing you might want to do is look at the themes. Right now the theme that's selected is simple, and it has a number of different color schemes that you can select from it. I'm going to keep things on blue. There's also Aristotle, and again a series of colors, Diplomat, and you can go down. There are a few, not a lot of different themes, but there are a few. It will automatically program the look and feel of all of your content depending on the theme that you select. After that, I'd like you to put your name on the banner. What I've done is I've created a folder with all the images that I'm going to use in this particular portfolio. So I have my self-portrait here, I have my banner here, and I had 4 images that I was considering for my portfolio, but I only selected 3. The other thing that I did do, and I'll show it to you here, is I created all the text for my portfolio here in a Google Doc rather than compose it inside the website, just in case something happened to it. And in this way, I can also take the document, highlight it, and run it through the tool for grammar and spell check to make sure that everything's spelled correctly and it has pretty good grammar. The grammar check doesn't check everything, but it's a good generic thing to be in the habit of doing. So I have my text, I have my photos, and now I'm going to build. So I go to Change Image, click on Upload, the good quality image, which is somewhere else. There it is. Now please note, if you have a standard proportioned image, it's only going to take a slice of it and show a slice of it for your banner. We're going to move over from themes to pages here, not pages, sorry, insert, and create different layouts, layout components. So the first component that I'm going to create is my artist statement. So I can click in the title. And even though you're a photographer, the statement of intent or an artist statement, you usually use the word statement, not photographer. I'm then going to go over to my Google Doc, grab what I have prepared, copy it, and paste it here into that click to put text here. Again, the same thing with the image. I'm going to click on the plus sign, go to Upload, find my self-portrait. Oh, and actually that self-portrait's not going to work. I have to pick a different one. That self-portrait is the wrong file format. So your file format should be JPEG or PNG. It can't be a Photoshop file. And what I do is I just drag this down a bit to make it the right size. Now things will resize when you actually hit preview, and depending on whether someone's looking on a tablet or a smartphone or a computer, but that doesn't really matter. The programming takes care of that. Now I'm going to put in the parts of my portfolio. So I guess I could put in a title that states portfolio. Here I have an option to center the text and also create a heading or a subheading, so it's a little bit bigger and more obvious. Then I'm going to include the image, so I'm going to upload the image. It's going to navigate back to my photo files, and the first one I'm going to put up is this one. And what I did was I made it as large as I could. So I actually stretched it out. And trying to make it even on both sides. And I'm also stretching it down so I get the whole image. There. I'm then going to put in another text box for my description and analysis. And it's right here. So I'm copying, bring it over here, and pasting in. So that's basically the activity that you'll have to do for the next two as well. I'm not going to take the time right now on this video to show you. After you've done that, if you want to take a look at what your website looks like, you just click on this button up here at the top, the little computer or smartphone. And this is what people viewing your website will see. They'll see your name, your artist statement, and under portfolio, you'll see that. I think the only other thing that I had done in my previous one is I named each photo. So rather than just saying my portfolio, and maybe I'll make this a major heading. I could do it let's see. I could do it a title. And then I can put in another text box right below it. And give the photo a name. And again, I'll center that and create it as a subheading. That works better. And again, I can publish it. Oh, sorry, don't publish. Yeah, I can publish it. But more importantly, I should preview it. And now you'll see portfolio, the title, the image, and the description, and you'll do that times 3.